Tag 2. Wir schlafen wieder auf der Couch. Wieder alleine. Ja, eben, wo hat sie denn geschlafen? Muss man es immer noch? Ja, genau. Kann man es immer nur noch anschauen.
I will find you again.
Teddy, come outside. It's a beautiful day.
Ja. Immer noch 1:15. Da draußen hockt es jetzt. Und unseren Koffer haben wir mitgenommen. Können wir jetzt hier reingehen? Ja. Ja. Reife. Aber hier können wir noch nicht viel machen. Eigentlich gar nichts. Da ist ein Brief. Den können wir nicht lesen. Verbrannter Brief. Oder aus dem Feuer gerettet? Ne, hier können wir noch nichts machen. Dann gehen wir mal raus.
I just about given up on you ever waking up.
Schön.
Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
What?
It was dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow? That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
Where are you going?
Die Ziege habe ich gesehen, ja. Where are you going? Weiß ich selbst nicht.
Edward, I'm talking to you.
Ja, ja, was ist los? Los! Bin doch da. Schau mich nur ein bisschen um.
Ah, I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Mhm. Mach das.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
Oh, wir haben eine Karte. Also entweder ist es nur das halbe Dorf oder... Also wurde es weg, ja, das ist durchgestrichen. Und die Puppe, die wir entdeckt haben. Den Schal. Ach, da oben sind wir, weil... Oh, ich habe keinen Zeiger, ist ja doof. Nächste. Das ist der Brief, den wir haben. Weiter gibt's auch nichts, okay. J. Okay. Gut zu wissen. Oh, das ist einfach schön mit den Bergen im Hintergrund. Ah, jetzt. Shift halten zum Laufen. Ging es vorher noch nicht wahrscheinlich. Oh, ringsherum mit den Bergen, das sieht ja echt klasse aus. Ich gehe aber jetzt mal trotzdem hier entlang. Da müsste ich ja hinten wieder rumkommen eigentlich, oder? Oh, ist das schön. Die Farben, die Bäume. Die Mauer. Der Weg, die Steine, alles. Das ist so schön. Ich möchte auch hin. Mama. Oh, hier können wir was machen. Zeichnen. Zeichnen wir jetzt die Landschaft. Oh. Sehen wir uns mal selbst. Ja, komm, so schlecht sehen wir jetzt auch nicht aus. Dann wird er von vorne an, ha? Höre ich auch auf. Ja, genau. Rechte Maustaste. Tagebuch. Ach ja. Ach, da ist dann auch immer drin, was wir gezeichnet haben. Vorherige, das ist der Brief und die Map, genau. Ach ja. Da wäre schnell gezeichnet. Wie schick. Oh, Hammer. Shift war das, ne? Ja. Mal kurz ein bisschen schneller. Das ist die Kirche da oben, ne? Hier kann ich durch. Nein, kann ich nicht. Okay. Kommt vielleicht noch später. Eventuell. Oh, hallo. Wer seid ihr denn? Boah, aber so ganz alleine? Weil wer lässt die denn einfach so ganz alleine? Die müssen doch irgendwo sein. Versteht es nicht. Kann ich reinspringen? Nein. Hier oben? Ja, oben. Was? F? Da vorne. Oben. Oben kann viel sein. Macht die denn den Baum?
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston.
Oh.
It's frankly medicinal.
Blendet. Was?
Teddy,
Careful you don't fall.
you suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
Wir sollen an Häuser klopfen.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Lassen wir uns eigentlich von der sagen, was wir machen sollen. Kann mir das jemand sagen? Klopf.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages.
Das war die. Öffnen? Wollen wir einfach reingehen? Ui. Ach, der mag gar nicht reingehen. Na, dann halt nicht. Mal kleine Häuser. Kleine niedliche Häuser. Stehst mir gerade im Weg. Unausgeglichenes Vibe. Klopfen. Hoch.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no.
Der will ja auch nicht rein. Aber das andere Haus durchsuchen. Ja, ist schon recht.
There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
Glaub's auch. Wird aber auch keine Sinn sein. Oh, ist auch toll.
Hello? Who's there?
Will ich da rein? Die macht gar nichts. Will da nicht rein. Da ist der Wind. Aber es ist voll schön, wie das Dach so bewachsen ist. Gefällt mir. Hübsch, hübsch. Verräter. Kann kein Norwegisch. Könnte nach Verräter aussehen.
Hello? Anyone home?
Boah. Sind so viele Ecken, wo sich jemand verstecken kann. Finde ich nicht gut. Oh, schick. Kinderbettchen? Hier kann man nichts antatschen. Die macht noch ihren Hampelmann. Mhm. Oh.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperate. Lissy, found something here.
Wo hört sie den hier?
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in good Sforlata. Good. God.
Verlatte?
Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. Was never sent.
Es wird dunkel. War ja nichts, ne? Ja. Deswegen ist die Tür zugeknallt.
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. 3 strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
I still don't understand what happened to the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Unlikely. But I would like to know how it got unmoored.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Ne, wir keine 2 Minuten. Ja, dann gehen wir mal. Hier runter, ne? Komme ich auch hier runter? Ich versuch's einfach mal.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt?
Aber jetzt schnell.
Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland. The older gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn you, twins!
Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johann's nephew. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Simon. Simon. That was the name in the burnt book. So Simon is Ruth's older cousin.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives. The telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan. NOSOS.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or draugans, I guess.
Dragons?
The ferry route is no
Was
longer
sind denn
operating.
Dragons?
Rats!
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know. Still warrants a resounding rats.
I wonder why it stopped running.
Look around. How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Null?
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
They need to move on and find something else to put their village on the map. Tobacco farming, maybe.
Kackehäuschen. Kann ich da rein? Nö. Moor. Sieht aus wie ein Kackehäuschen. Das ist bestimmt so ein Abstell. Wie nennt sich das Ding? Garten. Laufe, Dings. Ach, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Kann ich hier auch rein? Nein.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors?
Tür sagt
I
nein.
can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Are
Can't you
you
just bust down
open?
the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
Nein, du hast nur oben rumgeschnüffelt. Das ist ja in Ordnung. Das passt schon. Alles gut. Njong. Inspizieren.
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost? If not a ghost, then a goat? The goat's row?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
Eine gute Frage.
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
Da war gerade so ein Bobbel.
Betty would have taken plenty
Zurück.
of constitutionals here.
Hier ist einer.
She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan.
Oh.
And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her.
Zeichnen wir ein schönes. Oh ja. Und ist toll gemacht. Das hat mich schon. Haben wir wieder eine neue Zeichnung. Yay. Oh. Cool. War ja inspizieren. Ja. Geht's hier weiter? Komme ich hier hin? Stimmt. Geht's nicht weiter. Komme ich hier hoch? Komme ich nicht hoch. Schade. Hier habe ich doch vorhin irgendwie noch so einen Kreis gesehen. Was war denn da? Können wir hier noch irgendwas machen? Hm. Hier hätten wir sich schön hinsetzen können. Hm.
Frederick, Fretland, and son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. Or maybe something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
Das geht ja nicht, ne? Hm. Da ist eine Leiter. Schauen wir uns noch ein bisschen um. Bisschen schneller. Ausruhen. Oh ne, zeichnen. Die Kirche. Oh. War echt schön. Der Zaun flimmert ein bisschen. Ich will nicht meckern. Kann ich hier runter? Nee, hier kann ich nicht runter. Aber hier ist ein Durchgang, ne? Oder? Oh. Hier ist kein Zeichenstein.
What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer. What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Till Minna Om. That's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hattestam, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
The newspaper said the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here.
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
Or with what it did to the village? Maybe.
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains, where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat.
Was zeichnest du denn hier? Wasserfall? Dachte ich, der zeichnet den Wasserfall. Der hat die Hütte hier gezeichnet. Ja.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side? What do you say, old sport?
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
In den Laden da unten? Liegt ein Rabe. Und oh ja, es ist mega fies, aber ich würde sagen, wir machen das in der nächsten Folge. Ich mache hier mal einen Cut und dann gehe ich in der nächsten Folge weiter. Und bis dann!